Assalamu alaikum. Sulaiman Rahim here. Welcome. Critical Analytics. Brothers and sisters and brothers, give a short presentation here on Malachi, Messenger of the Covenant. So let's proceed. Brothers and sisters, if you have not read the book of Malachi, you should immediately do so. And it should also accompany with Exodus. That's the timeline. Right? And in addition, the Abrahamic covenant is in both the so-called Old Testament and New Testament. Put those three things together, you can't go wrong, brothers and sisters. Okay. So we're going to talk about the messenger of the covenant that's spoken of in the book of Malachi. See, they don't talk about that. They try to make you think that the messenger, Elijah Muhammad, those that accept Elijah Muhammad as the messenger of the covenant. But that's not what it says. So I would suggest that you go and read it again, read it carefully. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to cover some high points, right? We're told, if you connect this with Exodus, that there first be the God, then it be Elijah, then it be lying, deceiving Aaron for 40-some years. And then after him will come Joshua or Jesus. Joshua and Jesus, same name, just one's in Greek and one's in Hebrew. So we're going to talk about that. So let's proceed. So here we go in Malachi. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. He shall turn the hearts of fathers to children, hearts of children to fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. So what does it mean? Who is our fathers? That's where we came from. Turn our hearts back to them. Because we got people that's trying to turn our hearts to our master, to the devils, back to America. That's what Aaron did. He tried to turn their hearts back to Egypt. See, who is Aaron? That's Farrakhan. We cut to the chase here. See, we won't play games here. See, that's what he's doing, trying to turn our hearts back. He wants to bring devils to NOI, and we forgive them and all this stuff, and we're not going anywhere. We want to stay here. See, that's what Aaron would do. That's Farrakhan. He's doing exactly what the scripture said he would do. So you can't go wrong there. So it says, at least he will smite the earth. Well, he's not talking about the planet Earth. If you understand the angel, he's talking about the European countries. He's talking about specifically America. Because if we don't return, if we refuse to return, then he's just going to blow this whole thing up. See? So let's talk about. So that's Master Prophet Muhammad. He would show up, right? And he raised Elijah. I will send you Elijah the prophet. Okay, let's move on. That's the Malachi. Okay, then he raised up Elijah Muhammad, as it said, and he would go on about 40 years until he'd be taken away, and then the falling away will come first. See, you got Lion Farrakhan tell, well, he's revealing who the son of perdition is. That's the so-called Jews. Well, no, son of perdition is a person. It's an individual. It's not a group of people. Because he said he was set in the temple, claimed as God. That's not a whole bunch of people. It's one person, and that's him. And he said, be not deceived, make it very clear. Falling away will come first. But he said, no, since he's exposed them now, they've fallen away. No, it said, be not deceived, make it very clear. Falling away will come first, after Elijah was taken away. Because it says they were plotting against him. So Master Prophet took away. It says it. If you read Genesis, he's Enoch. Enoch was taken by the Lord. He didn't die. Everybody else died. He was taken. So that's no story. I have something about Enoch. Go through, I have hundreds of videos out there, hundreds of presentations. Okay. Now, behold, I will send my messenger. Think about this. He prepared the way before me. Oh, wait a minute. And the Lord you seek shall suddenly come to his temple. Now read that carefully. I will send my messenger. He will prepare a way before me. This ain't the same thing as was talking. I will send you Elijah. See, that's the God talking. But here, this is not the God talking, because He says, he will prepare the way before me. Elijah Muhammad's not preparing the way before Master Farad Muhammad. Hold on, brother and sister. Let me just, like you can go in and actually read this, but I'll leave it open so, for your convenience. Okay. It says, I will send my messenger. He will prepare the way before me. So he's not preparing the way for Master Muhammad. He's preparing the way before me. Who? The messenger of the covenant. Because then it follows. And Lord, you seek shall suddenly come to his temple. Come to Elijah's temple. See? So he's talking about himself, because he said Elijah will prepare the way before him. So now he comes to Elijah's temple. You got to read it carefully. I will prepare some messenger. He will prepare the way before me. And Lord, you seek, you shall come to his temple. So in other words, Elijah's there, and he comes to his temple. So that means Elijah prepared the way before him. He's not talking about Master Farad Muhammad, because Master Farad Muhammad prepared the way before Elijah. So he's talking about the messenger of the covenant now, whom you shall delight in. Behold, he shall come, says the Lord of hosts. But who shall abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire, and like a full of soap. He shall set refine and purify the silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levi. See, that's those members of NOI that that still connect to Elijah Muhammad. That's still, because most of them are demons over there. See, Farrakhan's filled. That's Peter. He's filled the house with demons, right? He shall purify the sons of Levi and pure them as gold and silver. Yeah, when you understand the angel, you understand what that gold and silver represents. That represents us. Represents the original people and the Levites that are grafted in. There's priest tribe that was grafted in, right? That Elijah was raised. There was two people that was raised from the dead. Elijah raised the Levites, the widow's son, and Joshua or Jesus raised Lazarus. Lazarus represents the gold, and Levites represent the silver. And that you may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness. Think about this. Okay, we're going to see this in the next slide. You offer offering in righteousness. So it means they wasn't doing it, right? Then shall the offering of Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto the Lord as the days of old, as the former years. And think about this. He says, then you shall offer offering in righteousness. So in other words, you can make offering and things to God in righteousness. Then once he cleans it up, this refiner, messenger of the covenant, because he got clean. So wait a minute, if he's cleaning up and he suddenly comes to Elijah's temple, well, he's not cleaning up after Elijah, is he? He's got to be cleaning up somebody between him and Elijah. Unless you say Elijah made a mess, or you say Master Muhammad made a mess, because he cleaned up perhaps somebody. So who's he cleaning up behind? He's cleaning up. He says he's coming. He's like a fool. So refine and purify silver, right? So he's cleaning up. He's bringing soap to clean up something. So he's saying he cleaned up Elijah's mess. Is that what you're trying to say? You're trying to say he cleaned up Master Muhammad's mess? Is that what you're trying to say? Or is he cleaning up somebody between him and Elijah? Remember, Elijah was taken away. And then the son of perdition would appear. So there's somebody between Elijah and Joshua, because it says that the Lord shall, remember they told me the Lord again, who shall consume with the spirit of his might and destroy the brightness of his coming. So he got Elijah's taken away. Then you got somebody called a son of perdition. And then the Lord comes, who this bad get rid of him. That's what it's saying right here. So it's somebody between. So in Exodus, who's between Elijah and the Lord, or Joshua? That's Aaron. Again, you can't go wrong. There's light switches all over the place. You just got to turn one of them on, and all the BS goes away. So the son of perdition is after Elijah, because he's taken away, and there's a falling away, and then, right, the Lord whom you seek, to the Lord here that suddenly comes to his temple, right? He's the one that cleans up. He's the one that gets rid of the son of perdition, the one that between Elijah and him. And they says a 42-year reign in between Elijah and Joshua, or Jesus, or Suleiman, son of man. It's right there, brother. You can read it, okay? So now, watch this carefully. Remember, he says now the offerings and everything's going to be pleasant like they were before. And watch this. But will a man rob God? Wait, hold it. Listen to what it says. Yet you have robbed me, but you say, where did I rob you? In tills and offerings, and curse it with a curse. And you have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring ye all the tithes and storehouse, that you may be meat in my house, and prove me herewith, saith the Lord. I will not open up the heavens, let windows of heaven open, pour out a blessing, that you shall not be room enough to receive it. I rebuke is devoured for your sakes, and shall not destroy the fruits of your ground, neither shall your wine cast your fruit before the time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts. And they shall call you blessed, and you shall be a delightful land, saith the Lord of hosts. Think about it. Remember, somebody's robbing God of tithes and offerings. But we go back here. The Son, the covenant, he cleans that up, because now the offers are accepted. So the person between him is also robbing God. He's taking offerings for himself that should be going to the original nation, should be going to Suleiman, because he would take it to help his people with. But this clown, right, this one here, right, he's taking offerings and using it for himself. He's robbing God. He's taking offerings and everything, and he's not doing anything for the people. He's doing it for himself. Read Malachi again. Read it carefully. See, because the other one, he fixes, so offers are accepted. But this one was stealing from God. He was robbing God. He was pretending that he was the one, so he was getting all the blessing and everything that should have been going to the original people and to the Suleiman. Because Suleiman would use it to help his people, but he was using it to help himself. Read Malachi again. Read it carefully. See, because it's all there. See, that's the line Farrakhan. He getting all these offerings. Right. And what he's doing with nothing. He's enriching himself. He's becoming very rich. But what has enriched you? Well, he's giving you moral support. He's giving you all this wisdom and knowledge. Is he? Did you see you pay him to be a prophet, right? Well, if you pay a people to be a prophet and they don't prophesize, he didn't see COVID-19 coming, did he? He don't see his war coming, do it. He can't explain, there's war coming. Yeah, CNN tell you war's coming. But be specific. Be specific. See? So it says, well, the man robbed God. So this has happened between Elijah and the messenger of the covenant. It had happened between them because he cleans it up so the offers are accepted again. And the 70 was accepted during Elijah's time. So when was the point of time when they was robbing God? Who was robbing God? A man. So a man. You say a man is robbing God. See? Where you have robbed me in tithes and offerings. See? And so because he's doing that, right? He's causing curses on the people. He's causing failure and lack of success among the people, because God's not blessing the people, right? Because they taking the energy and investing it in Massa, in Massa's vision. He said, if you invest it in your vision, you'll be blessed immediately. So listen to me. Bring ye all the tithes in order to the storehouse, that you may be meat in my house. See? Bring it to Suleiman and to the original people, meet in my house. Because he's going to take it just like Elijah did, and he invested back in the people. But not this clown, he invested in himself. So he said, prove me now. Right? Saith the Lord of hosts, I will not, and if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour out you a blessing that will not, you have room enough to receive it. He said, you will be so blessed, you have so much you will know what to do with it. See? But you're giving it to this liar right here, and what he's doing with it. Look at the little bit you gave to Elijah. Look what he did with it. And look what this guy, he gives clown, he gave all this for 40-some years, and what he's done with it. Nothing. He hasn't touched a damn thing. That's why I said, that's why you don't have anything. That's why I said you don't have anything. That's why you're cursed. You got to devour. See? And you got all these problems you're having because you invest your energy in the wrong place, because you're not suffering energy deprivation anymore. You suffer from self-imposed energy deprivation because you invest your money in the wrong place. You invest your energy in the wrong place in this clown and Master's vision instead of investing in your vision, because once you start investing, he says, test me now. Test me now. Start investing in your vision. See what he said? Test me now. Right this minute. Say, test me now. Bring your till office to storehouse. Test me now. I said, we're cursed. See, you are cursed with a curse. For you robbed me. That's why you're cursed, because you have this problem right now. Farrakhan said you have this problem because you ain't listening to him. God said you had a problem because you are listening to him. Pharaoh said, you have no problem because you listen to him. Then listening to him, God said, no, you have a problem because you are listening to him. You are cursed with a curse, for you have robbed me, even this whole nation. See, he's robbing the whole nation. He said, you have robbed the whole nation. He's taking it all for himself. Bring me all the children's storehouse that ye may meet in my house, and prove me herewith. Prove me, test me right now. If it will not open you a blessing of heaven and pour out you a blessing, that there will be no room for you to receive it. Start investing in this house. Investing in Suleiman, because he's going to take your investment and take it and make it just like Elijah did, right? He's going to build you a greater nation. Because Elijah invested what you gave him, he invested back in you. This clown will invest in himself. Read it carefully, brothers and sisters. See? Because you got Elijah, then you got the Messenger of the Covenant, and you got something in between, and all this problem. Because that's why he has to clean. Why is he bringing full of soap? He bringing to clean up somebody's mess. This mess. So once you get rid of him, you have a blessing that you couldn't contain. You'll be so rich and so blessed. That's what it says. Read it again, brothers and sisters. Hope you understand. I think that's it. Okay. If you understand anything I've just said here, let me make a little adjustment here so you can see clearly. If you understand anything we talk about here, right? Contact us. Messenger of the Covenant. There's my contact information. Of course, anything. You invest in this, right? And it says, test me therewith. You've been investing in Farrakhan 42 years, and what you got? You invested in Elijah Muhammad, look what you got. See? Nobody was complaining about the investment in Elijah Muhammad. They're upset when he left. Man, this guy, man, it's like you have a tree that's producing all kinds of great fruit, and the tree suddenly goes away. And man, you miss it. That's what they had problem with Elijah. They missed him. They wish he was still around doing all those great things he was doing. That's the basic problem here with Elijah Muhammad. But this clown, Farrakhan, right? He's been taking all in. He ain't producing damn thing, not for you. He's been eating all of it. See? And he's doing everything. What's the thing about the FBI? FBI said they need to find somebody, a traitor, a hypocrite, that will stop teaching Elijah Muhammad's teaching. That will stop calling devils. There's a race hatred. Stop them talking about you going home, you be separated, right? I'm stop talking about a nation or just be self-help, right? And self-improvement, man. That's not Scientology and Sunnism. So you want to stay here and reparation, stay here with the master. See? Bring devils into NOI. That's exactly what they said. They said either you do that or we're going to destroy the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam's still there, at least it said in name. So that means he must have found the clown to do exactly what they wanted him to do, because they got him. It said the son of addition would be after the works of Satan. Okay, bro, so I hope you understand. Okay, let's go. Someone want to see if this is it. Okay, bro, it says read Malachi closely. Read it carefully. See, because Farrakhan is the reason why you don't have anything, and you have to admit you don't have anything with him. So what you got with him? Yeah, in fact, you don't have any. That lesson says why they love the devil, because the devil gives them. He take that lesson and move it to the max. Because you love the devil, he gives you nothing, absolutely nothing. He gives you nothing, but you give him everything, and he gives you nothing. He doesn't produce a damn thing. And he don't intend to. He got for his family. All he got from you is yak, 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 yak. He ain't doing nothing with that lately. Because he's senile and he's disemboweled. God punched his ass, disemboweled him. He's in a wheelchair and he can't walk. See? Assalamu alaikum.